ukimenya niki ni mabatie kumenya mamenya bururi uyu ni gukombora twekire atia tulikomboa na damu.
But the people who tell history are the people who are the leaders, the owners of history, the oppressors. So the colonizer is the one who has told our story, and that is part of the problem that we suffer from.
Now, how do I start? Tell me when to start. Right. The struggle against Mau Mau has been long, and we are all completely confident that we will eventually succeed and destroy Mau Mau.
So we need to tell the story differently. We need to tell the story from our own perspective, but it is getting further and further away from our ability to tell the story because of the memory. The shared memory is not much. We don't have inherited memory that is good enough for the youth to get from, but it is there, bits and pieces, and we hope it will be told.
This is Kenya, a rich, prosperous land, but one that has been clouded for many months by a shadow of evil. For this is the land of the Mau Mau. Some are brought in to face justice, others are shot in fights with police and troops, but thousands more escape to continue their crusade of murder and violence.
They decided enough is enough. The story of the Mau Mau is the story of a people who are oppressed. Their land has been taken away from them. Their culture has been taken away from them. And we must continue to say enough is enough to anybody who is oppressing us, be they our own or anybody else. That the struggle for our dignity, for our culture, that is what the Mau Maus were.
Biche ondo na haria ndono ya twekagwo ni andu acio metagwo athungu na ni athungu eru hamwe na andu aitu aria magarukite magacoka mwena ucio athungu. Njuge atiriri twekagwo guo nigetha tukona wiathi na twariragira uguo nigetha tukona ithaka. Na mugambo uria umite waugite atiriri mungikarwa muhotaniri migunda iyo iri na thungu acio ri ni mukagairwo icunji nigetha mugairwo migunda iyo. Macio mothe gutiri kindu tuonete ona kinini. Hau hangiri miaka-ini yakwa ri ndaciaritwo mwaka 1930.
Colonialism for me, people who come and dig around you, where your umbilical cord is tied, is buried in the ground. They come and take it to museums out there.
Ndokue, ona githiti uguo marakenda tukue. Uguo niguo marenda tukue. Gutire dawa uraheo. No gukwa dawa mahuthu. Gutigara toguo riu turi muoyo ri ni Ngai. No Ngai gututigia kauga ri ke matuike history makeraga ari angi kwahanaga. Toguo riu andu aya ni mekite wega magathondeka mbica nigetha njiarwa citu cionage ikono uria maithe mao me.
No, there was no pity in my heart. If these were the murderers, then I, like all in Kenya, would expect swift justice. Too long has this proud and faithful land suffered from the Mau Mau's crusade of evil. Justice must and will be done.
Kama bana wa uhuru nitatoa wapi? Na uhuru hapana mwagwe maji na mwagwe damu. Damu ni ya kuku, hapana si ya ng'ombe ni ya mtu. Kwa hivyo lazima ukate damu imwagike alafu tupate uhuru.
But it is not officially taught in a good way in schools, just like art is not taught. So there are gaps.
Sababu ya kutuambia hiyo story, actually kama mimi sikuwa najua kitu, lakini wakati nimeangalia hii picha kuna kitu imeniingia hata kwa roho sana.
Sikia.
Sababu ninasikia kwa sababu kuna vijana rika yetu ndio hata wanaongoza ndio wanashikwa.
Ndio.
Wanapeswa.
Ndio.
So
rika yenu.
I think there is a possibility of us defining our history. So people to tell the story, you and I to tell the story of our country, of our people, of our pride.
Kiria ndinge mwira andu aitu tukumuhoera Ngai muzereme na mucoke muririkane ukombo ni kindu kiuru muno ndukanetekiria mundu oke ikarire giti giki nawe wethage giaku kana ucokage kwirwo thiathie uguo thiathia yo ikarire thi akuhatikire kiria ndinge mwira
Chuge ndakena muno, so proud ni undu wa gukorwo aciari aitu ni mahotire kuhurana na muthungu na makikombwa bururi witu kuma kuri Mungeretha. Mbica icio ni ciatuma make muno, ndaigua kurira ndona aciari aitu maundu maria mahitukire, no ni ndacoka ndauga ni wega tondu tutingigikaire uguo tuikaire umuthi.
We drew from the Mau Mau struggle the fact that we can fight for our heritage, for our rights, for our freedom. So the Mau Mau movement is an inspiration to the young people and continues to be.
Niĩ kĩrĩa ndingĩhoya ciana irĩu tũrĩ nacio rĩ, wa mbere gũtirĩ mbara tũrarũa rĩu, nĩ matungate wĩra ũrĩa twarutire hĩndĩ ĩyo tondũ twamarutaga ũkombo-inĩ wa mũthũngũ. Tondũ mũthũngũ nĩ gũtweheria tweheragia kũndũ kũrĩkũ. Rĩu ndingĩmahoya matungatĩre wĩyathi ũyũ, ũmenye gũkatuĩka wĩyathi wa tũhũ tondũ nĩ thakame tũitĩire.
The greatest success of the British decolonization is actually the taking ourselves from ourselves, creating shadows, husks, empty vehicles, and they didn't quite welcome you in their culture. They told you, yes, come, but they put an arm out there to say, hey, enough is enough. So you are not in their heart, and you are not in your own heart. So you are left in the corridor there. I like to call them a corridor culture. Very empty. You can't quite go back to who I was. If I wanted to go back and be a Kikuyu, I am not quite qualified. There are things that I do not know. I don't feel it. You see, that emptiness is a thing that they succeeded in doing very, very well. And it is good if we start trying to bring the people back. Who am I? I think that's the story that we must tell. We are